Hi, how you going? LeMonde here. Welcome again to another short video. I try and make these short for you. This will be no exception, about 5 minutes or less, thereabouts. This one is talking about being authentic. This is a hot topic at the moment, being authentic. And a lot of the time we are actually very inauthentic. We're inauthentic to other people. You're going, what are you talking about, LeMonde? Like, I'm not inauthentic. I'm very authentic. Breaking news, we're very inauthentic quite a lot of the time. Like just right now, making this video, I'm not trying to fool you, but what I want to point out is that I'm using this as a bit of entertainment because I know that out there a lot of people use self-help as entertainment as well as education. And so everyone does this, you'll see people sitting in cars and you think, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. They just put this camera on in a car and I'm just sharing their life with them. It's not the case, guys. I hate to break it to you, but those people, it's been around for a long time now. Now, hopefully I've brought it to your attention. You'll notice, wow, you're right. A lot of people are in cars just making videos. What is with that? I've set up these books behind me. So it's not that I'm trying to fool you by being inauthentic, but we are quite often inauthentic. And inauthenticity is okay. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. I'm not talking about lying or deceiving. But what I'm talking about is that other examples, are very, very similar. We present ourselves in a very positive way rather than saying, I'm suffering at the moment. Someone asks us, how are you going? Good, thanks. When I go to the doctor, and I believe in both physical health and mental health. So look, please see a GP, but also see a counselor or a psychologist once in a while for your mental health, just to talk it out with a professional. You wouldn't go to a friend necessarily if you had a serious physical problem. Same thing if you've got a serious mental problem. Please see a professional about that. But getting back, when you go to the doctor, even I've been very guilty of this myself. They say, how you going? And I walk in and it just comes out, fine, thanks. And I go, I'm not fine. I'm at the doctor's. I've come here for a reason. So that's one example of being inauthentic. Two examples. I gave you one before. So look, often we're just inauthentic. And what we need to start doing is being authentic about being inauthentic. And that will allow us to get close a bit to being our authentic self. If we've been angry and we say, I don't care. You may have shouted at someone. You may have even cussed or said some really nasty things to your partner in the heat of a moment because this thing came out of you, and later you regret it. And later you can be authentic as well. You can go, look, I'm sorry, rather than holding it back, holding it in. But in that moment when you say, I don't care, you're a blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. You do this to me. You're not being authentic because you do care. You've got this emotion. You feel as though you don't care. Maybe there could be an argument for authenticity in that. In my opinion, no. My opinion counts for about that much of life, I must admit. But I really want to impress upon you that, downplaying a situation, upplaying a situation, and again, I'm using this one over and over, saying things like, I don't care when you actually do care. That is being inauthentic. So we need to start being more authentic about our inauthenticity. And it starts with self-awareness and looking back on some things you've done and going, I was out with some friends and I got dressed up in a certain way and I'd never do that with another group of friends. So look, how authentic are you being? Who are you trying to be in a certain situation? Because we all wear these masks. We've heard of that. In certain situations, in that group will act a certain way, and another group will act a certain way. Who are you really? And I put it to you that you are a loving, kind, compassionate person with love in your heart, and you don't need to be the life of the party. You don't need to be the one who has everyone's shoulder to cry on. It's a great way to be, if you're very happy with that. But if it's making you stressed, then you're being inauthentic about that. You need to tell people, look, at the moment I'm stressed. I'd really love to listen to you, but I need some time to myself. I'm feeling these emotions come up in me. That is authenticity, ladies and gentlemen. So look, think about times in your life. Actually, first of all, look at others. That's always the place I'll tell you to look, because you'll see it all around you now. You'll see people being very inauthentic. And then what you can start doing is bringing that towards the self, towards you, And you can start thinking, where have I been inauthentic in my life? Hell yeah. I've been inauthentic quite often, and I've given you some examples. I've said I don't care when I have, and I'm really trying to stop that in my life. So these days I'm much better in that aspect of my life, saying I don't care. It really doesn't happen in my life anymore. It hasn't happened in the recent past, either short term or long term, I'm very happy to say. But it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. But if it does happen, I need to be authentic about that to myself when I can get settled down again and say, look, sorry, I actually do care about this issue, this person, what's going on. So, look, practice that in your life. Look for it in your life. Wishing you all the best. This is LeMonde signing off as usual, and have a really great life. I want you to thrive. See ya.